Hey guys, it's Bubbly. Welcome to the channel. If you're brand new here, I am so excited to meet you. I love making new friends. And if you are a returning Bubble fam member, I am so happy to have you back. You guys know how much I love spending time with you guys and sharing collabs with you, and that's what we're doing today. We have a brand new collab on the channel. I love doing collabs. I've been fortunate enough to work with some very talented people, and today is no different. This collab today is with Sims Grand Designs. If you guys are not familiar with Sims Grand Designs, you absolutely should be. What are you waiting for? You need to check out his channel. I will have that link down below because you guys, he is so super talented. When I discovered his channel, I think it's been a couple of months now since I found him on YouTube. I think the first video of his that I saw was the train station, and it was just something that was so different than I had ever seen anyone doing with The Sims that I was intrigued. So I just, was digging around on his channel and checking out different things, and one of my favorite builds that he has done for homes is the 70 rightish house. It's super eclectic, it's bright, it's colorful, and it definitely has that 70s vibe, and that's one of my favorite eras. I don't know why, it just is. I didn't really grow up in the 70s, but I just love things that come from the 70s. So that was a really cool house. I really enjoyed that. And then, oh my goodness, you guys, he did a subterranean mall that was just mind-blowing. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I mean, I could go on and on. There's tons of stuff on his channel that I know you guys will absolutely love. His cinematic tours are just beautiful to watch. The things that he does with his camera work when he gives you a tour of his builds is just amazing. I've never seen anything like that before. Not even sure how he does it, but it's so good. So make sure you guys are checking out his channel. Like I said, I will have that link down below, and I will also have a link to the exterior builds for this collab that we did together, because he did design the exterior of this house, and I was so honored and pleased when he asked if I would be interested in decorating the interior. So that is what I did. I handled the interior and some of the exterior decorating, and then he absolutely built a beautiful house, which I have dreams of becoming a builder that is as great as he is. But so for this build, it is a 4-bedroom 3-bathroom house that has laundry room, pool, barbecue area, plenty of space for a family. When I first downloaded the house and dropped it into the game and took a look at it, I was like, oh my goodness, the shape of this house is so unique. Like, it's not something that I have ever done before. My houses look very traditional. I'm trying to step outside of the box on that. So it was really fun to work with a house that was so different than anything that I have built or decorated. So I was super excited once I saw the house and what we were going to be decorating. So the idea that I had when I started working on it was I wanted it to be a family home, but I wanted it to be something that wasn't like matchy-matchy, where everything was super coordinated and just kind of went together, like it was well organized. Well, not necessarily that it's not well organized, but I didn't want it to have a feel that, you had a color palette and you just stuck with that throughout the entire house. I wanted a more eclectic feel to the home. So every room of this house kind of has a different vibe to it. And that was really on purpose on my part, because my idea was that this family was maybe forward thinkers and maybe slightly free-spirited, but also focused on maybe careers and education, but everybody has their own taste and ideas of what they like to have as far as their aesthetic. And so I just designed each room with the idea of what would the person that would be staying in this room, what would their vibe be, what kind of colors would they like, what things would they gravitate to and want to use as decorations for their environment. So that was the approach that I took. So all of the rooms in this house will have a very different feel, but I think they still work well together. They're not so different that you're looking at this house thinking, well, who the heck lives here? Like, what's going on here? It's just kind of a mess. Everything's thrown together. It's very nicely and neatly put together, but every room does have its own feel. So I really struggled with the kitchen in this house. I really had a hard time picking out, for some reason, the wallpaper that I wanted to use in the kitchen. I first went for some wood paneling, and I thought, no, that's not the feel that I wanted to go for. And then I had the tiled wallpaper that came with Jungle Adventures in for a bit, and I absolutely love those wallpapers, but there was just something that was kind of off about it. It was too busy, not really the feel that I wanted for the kitchen. I don't know what it is about kitchens, but for me personally, I feel like if the wallpapers are too busy, or if like the styling is too busy, it's not really an inviting place that you want to sit down and have a meal in. And since there is seating in this kitchen, so Sims will be wanting to eat in there, that I just wanted it to have a softer feel, not as harsh, not as over the top with the prints as that wallpaper was from Jungle Adventures. So I ended up going with a super neutral peachy color, which I thought looked really good with the dark wood and the white countertops. So that's what we ended up with, and some dark woods on the floor. And then off the kitchen is the laundry room. It's quite a large laundry room with a bit of space for storage, and then there's a walkout to the deck that leads outside to where the pool in the backyard is. And oh my god, the pool, I absolutely love this pool and how it's designed. It's kind of would be my dream to have in my backyard, is this kind of pool with this covered, I don't know if it's like a lanai area is what you would call it, that has the built-in barbecue there and the seating so you could sit outside and relax. I just imagine like a cool breeze blowing through there on a summer day where you can just sit outside and relax and hop in the pool if you wanted to. There's some seating that's out in the backyard just on the side of the pool where you could sit out there and lounge if you wanted to hang out in the sun a bit. And then there's the dining area that's under the covered area behind the pool, so you could have your meals outside if you wanted to. Because it's so close to the kitchen, it would be super convenient to just walk right out there with your meal and eat outside and enjoy the fresh air. So I absolutely love this backyard. It's super cute. I threw in a swing set back there, as well as quite a large seating area, a circular seating area, which I really thought was so nice. I really love the backyard. It's simple, it's not over the top, but I just really love how it turned out. And that's kind of the feel for this entire house. I really wanted it to have a very simple feel, like it's not overdone, but it's very stylized, if that makes any sense at all. So I didn't want it to be an over-the-top house, but I definitely wanted it to have a lot of style, and that's why each room is so different from the next room. So there's 4 bedrooms, like I said, in this house. There's 2 downstairs and 2 upstairs. There are 3 bathrooms. It's more 2 bathrooms and 1 half bath, I believe. I think I switched around one of the bathrooms that's on the lower level. I think originally had a doorway that led to it from the hallway, and I think I just flipped that and made that room that it was closest to an ensuite. So there are there's 3 of the bedrooms that have a bathroom attached to it, but the bedrooms that are upstairs, which we'll get to shortly, those 2 bedrooms actually share one bathroom. So, but downstairs there's a half bath and a full bath, which now that I'm thinking about it, probably should have left the full bathroom with the door in the hallway, because the second bedroom would have to go through the other bedroom to get to the bathtub in that on the lower level. But that's okay. You know what? This family is not afraid to share their space. And so I am sure whoever has that ensuite room will welcome their neighbor to come in and have a shower if they need it. I think they might be thankful, because that green smoke ain't no joke. Okay, I know, I'm crazy. A little bit silly, but you guys know what I'm saying. So I did make the 2 bedrooms on the bottom level designed for a child and a teenager. I did make one room a bit more girly than the other, but you absolutely could use them for any sim that you wanted to. There's one room that has like a walkout into the yard, the front yard of the house, as well as the bathroom attached to it, and I made that one slightly more girly. And my idea for the sim that would be in that room was a teenager, but an older teen that might be about ready to transition into a young adult. So it's not a super childish room, but it does look like somebody younger would be staying in that room. And then the room next door to that is designed for a child. It has a lot of toys that are on. I absolutely love putting toys on shelves in this game. I think it just looks so cute if you put some shelves up on the wall and then throw some of the toys up there, size a couple of them up. It just looks super cute. The only problem with that is if you have the toy bin, then the Sims are constantly trying to put toys away in the toy bin, but I did not put one in this room, so that should not be a problem for this house. But I did include the large playhouse in there as well as a couple of bookshelves, and there's also the child's violin. So you might have a child prodigy, a musical prodigy, or a scientist on your hand if your Sims move into this house. Actually, this child's room is probably my most favorite room in the house, just because of that orangey yellow wallpaper that I used on one of the walls. I absolutely love this wallpaper, and I have been wanting to use it forever, and I could never find a reason to use it or a build that I did where I felt like it worked. So I was super excited when I started decorating this house, and it just fit in perfectly for this house. I absolutely adore that wallpaper, and I think it just went so well with the bed that I used. And I think that bed came with Jungle Adventures too. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it went very well with the brown and the yellow in that bed. And then the dark playhouse that's in the room just kind of grounds everything together. And then I used a white desk and white bookshelves to just give it a bit of brightness and lightness. And yeah, that's my favorite room of the house. The other room that's on the ground floor, I turned into a study or an office room. I'm not exactly sure what Sims Grand Design's intentions were for that room. I believe maybe it was for a family room, because I think there was a TV in there when I first started decorating the house, but I did remove that, and I did place the TV in the main living space, which I kind of split off because it's a large room, so I split it in half with a bookshelf and made it a dining / living space, all in one room with a fireplace. And then in the video, you don't see that in that room where the dining area is, there is a wall kind of next to the hutch there, next to the mirror on the wall there. To the left, if you're walking into the dining room, there was no access to the kitchen from that room, and I didn't realize that until the end when I was play testing it after I had recorded the decorating. So I did go back in after the fact, and I put in one of the sliding doors that came in with the Caribbean update, which I absolutely love those doors. I also put another set of those doors in the kitchen, and that space there was just where the trash can and the dustpan and broom are. So there are 2 sets of doors, one in the kitchen and one leading into the kitchen from the dining area. Love, love, love those doors. And then the wallpaper that I used in the dining/family room is the Caribbean wallpaper that we received with the Caribbean update, and it's the wallpaper with the crazy big leaves on it. And when I first saw this wallpaper, I thought, oh my goodness, there's no way I would use that. It's crazy. And then I just, it just kind of grew on me, and I saw some other simmers or builders using the wallpaper in their builds, and it just looked amazing, and I just kind of fell in love with it. So I chose to use the black and white toned version of that with the brick wall that was placed in there in the original build, and I absolutely love how it turned out. So, and then that door just gives access. I use it in the rich brown color to access the kitchen, and I just think it pulls everything together. I really love how this house turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed too, and I really hope Sims Grand Designs enjoys it as well. I was super nervous. I don't know, for some reason I was super nervous about sharing this build. I think it's because it's been a little bit since I've done a build on the channel. I am going to be doing a channel update to let you guys know what's been going on, because I have been slowing down on making videos lately, and there are a couple of reasons why that's been happening. So I will be releasing a channel update video just to kind of give you guys a heads up on what's been happening and what's to come on the channel, because we do have some things that are coming to the channel and some things that will be resuming very soon on the channel. So anyway, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed the speed build, and again, like I said, I will have the speed build for the exterior that was created by Sims Grand Designs in the description down below, as well as a link to his channel, so you guys make sure you go and check him out, because you will not regret it. You are going to love his content. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tap that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm releasing brand new content. I do speed builds, let's plays, and some cast videos as well on the channel, so make sure you're coming back and stopping by and joining in on the fun, and join the Bubble Fam, because we always have tons of fun here. So you guys, as always, I want to thank you so much for being here today. It is always my pleasure, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
I recall the past again tonight. It's in the front of my mind. As I fall apart, you begin to cry. The tears are making you blind. The future's far away, but I'll stay, I'll stay. Just take a leap of faith, we'll find a way for you and me. Can't look back and run from what I feel inside. There's no more time to hide, because I feel again, I feel again. Oh, now I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel it again. We're bringing this back to life. Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our